So that was one of my questions. How do we ensure that, our young people really do recognize the threat of communism and the value of democracy? And we were talking about it upstairs. How do we reach out to them? Do you get in front of them? They see a successful Republican young mayor who has experienced, his father was exiled from Cuba. But do we do a better job of telling that story? Do we get in front? What do we do? How do we fix this?
I do think the leader matters because the one thing we control is what we talk about. I control what I spend my time on. And this is something that is obviously very near and dear to my heart because my family suffered greatly as a result. My dad came at 12. My mother came at 7. My dad got a full scholarship to high school, presidential scholarship to college, 2 graduate degrees from an Ivy League school, has written 9 books and speaks 5 languages. It's a beautiful American story, right? Didn't ask for anything, has only gratitude in his heart for this country. And I think we have to disabuse the lie of communism. And if we don't do that, I'm telling you, it's the easiest sell in politics. It's so easy to say, hey, why don't we just take from people who have more and give it to these people? It never works. It's never worked, and it's never going to work. And I think having someone that's been intimately impacted by it gives you a tremendous, and someone that happens to be young and has built an innovation economy. We're #1 in the nation in tech job growth. Think about that, Miami. And by the way, people, sometimes I talk to people and say, well, it's Miami, And I said, no. Miami in the 1980s was the murder capital of America. You guys remember Miami Vice, right? Now it's Miami Nice.
Hey, Iowa Nice, Miami Nice,
there you go.
It all works. We know a little bit about that, right?
Absolutely. Yeah, and we were the 5th poorest country in America in 2000. Now we're 115. We've reduced poverty by 50%. So, these are things that's my record. And I think it's important to have a good record. It is important to have a good personality when you run for president because you need to have someone that can build relationships, that can build trust. Our relationships around the world are fractured, and we're seeing how interconnected we are when you think about the production of microchips in Taiwan affecting us here. The fact that the Chinese are spying on us through balloons or buying our properties. These people have absolutely no shame. It's unbelievable.